When reflecting on all I have learned from this sociology course, one topic I enjoyed the most was when we learned about the characteristics of a good leader and how they affect today's society. Peter Drucker famously stated that management is doing things right, leadership is doing the right things. When I read this quote, I think of my mother. My parents divorced when I was young, and my mother raised my brother and I on one income. No matter what, no matter the finances, we always had enough. And if not enough, we always were given more. My mother has always done the right thing in any circumstances she has been handed. She grew up with 12 siblings, and she is the oldest daughter. I believe that my mother's childhood set her to have good leadership skills. Because my grandmother was always working, my mother had to take care of things, and she was okay with that. Whenever we have a family function or events, my mother is always the one to make sure things go smoothly. This past summer, my family had a family reunion. I remember my mother making sure all of the food was prepared, families had places to stay, and that everything was in order. Whenever someone was in charge of talking, my mother made sure that everyone else was listening. She has always shown leadership and care her entire life. At her previous job, Prairie Senior for Living Complex, she was always putting other people before herself. And in return, people would always do what she asked of them. And I am constantly being told how great of a woman she is. My mother goes through life not just doing what is expected, but going above and beyond for others as well. As a child, my mother installed many of these same traits into my siblings and I. Now, I'm a mother myself, and I know that the rest of us can go through life being leaders and positive influences in society. I credit my mother for who I am today. I am a mother striving to get her degree and influencing the lives of children one step at a time, all because of my mother.